Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Some maiden voyage for the new
He's
setup.
just a big baby. There are worse
I have to
lives.
excuse me as I get used to certain things as well.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a
Yo,
good feeling
Marky
about
Mark,
you.
Crystalline as well. So you doing?
One of these days,
Used to
Ella,
screen set right.
I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Do you know what? It's a little jiggy round, so I ain't got to turn me quite so far. See chat. There we go. Cool. Dusty. Hard scroll. So how is everybody doing?
Okay, let's see what we've got. How
And in
are
the
we on
words of
time?
Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk
Grab
about?
some samples?
Always.
Obviously, let me know any issues, please, with like sound. Obviously, I've got a brand new microphone, so I don't know how loud my voice is coming out. Hoping that it's nice and clear. It's a pretty kick-ass mic. I'm quite happy with.
Steady and never take that helmet off down here.
So, doing a new game of Starfield, as I've not done this on PC before. I've played it on console through. I started again, but then built the new PC. I thought, let's have some sexy times at Starfield. Systems go, happy days. Everybody in. Thank you. We've got sound to go with it.
No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up.
Yeah.
Benning, if you
Ease
got
up, bro.
per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
I worked a few people like that.
What do we say, Dusty?
Volume's good, happy days. Oh, my viewership cut in half.
Come on, pick it up. Troy, what do you do?
Guess I didn't like the way it looked.
Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think?
Yep, I'll see. It's a nice game to take us through just for a bit. I just really want to get to chatting with people, to know you guys a little bit more. So I've not really had a chance to do a proper live stream since the channel's had its growth. So, God, keeps playing this mouse on here.
Done here soon.
I want to mind some horror. There you go. I'll learn the controls of this as well.
How they sucker you to join?
What are you
Fall
shooting
for
at?
the fancy pamphlets?
Yep, good with the volume. So, how is everybody doing?
Anyone else to bother?
Dusty, you're up. Take
Just
that
get a
cutting
soundbite of
staff and
Cody's.
find what you can.
Yeah, take
Come
it.
on, with
Could
me.
have started doing stuff. Would I lose people not coming quick enough? I also don't feel it's too bad. I've got the new camera set up for streams, etc. That's goods and goods behind. Oh, I just realised I haven't turned it all on. Well, let's put some colour into the world, shall we? See how well the batteries last on those. Boom. So hoping to do some more live streams of these in the future. So obviously get a chat with you guys, get a feeling on what's going on,
Come on.
and obviously videos people want to see, etc. as well.
Let's go.
Here we go. When the timing's right, might even do some proper live streams with a bit of the wrestling.
3, 2, 1.
See the loving blessing of the UK time being the UK time, but got stuck at yeah, played an advert already. Oh, what if that's why the other person left? Bugger. Yeah, it's just like you can select when to do adverts and stuff. Obviously, with it playing up before, I couldn't select on anything, so I wanted to run adverts of like half-hour intervals and stuff. It's got to do it. So
Not if you consider it
F flashlight. So we're doing American. Yeah, I love you too. I love you. I need to get that as a thing. Yes, that I need to have that as a soundbite. I'll pick a thing. Solo. Giving out that love. I know. I'll harvest some casing. There's a lady here. Give me that cave. Calamite. Rare minerals. Come, give me that pretty light show. Oh, I've been cutting away, I was supposed to take it. Some Starfield. Ugh.
Snap out of it.
In fact, I think I'm paying the price a little bit for. So I did start the stream with 2 moments' notice, which doesn't help.
Come on, come on.
So I have to schedule some up.
Take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Wow, got to create a character again. Well, I don't think that looks like me. I'm going to make a quick character anyway, just because. Let's be honest, shall we? We'll start. Nice. Yeah, non-existent. You see me in a rare instance where I've actually got some hair on my skull at the minute. I need to get that sorted out. That's how the biggest the beard goes. Definitely not had my old chin out for quite a while. So. That's too wide. There we go. You have to have an Ucho mustachio to go with it. Throw a bit of red into the wall. So I play it first person anyway, so basics really I'm covering here. Messed up in space like that. Yeah. Background, right, here we are. These are the traitor codes. Cool. That's an interesting one. What should I do a melee run on this? Oh, this is the problem with this game. It gives you so many options. It's like so I like the fact of being able to have the extra vein. I don't like surveying stuff. Soldier, fitness, ballistics. God, thinky. Definitely not a homesteader at all. You know, I'm going to go with that because it's going to help me get the ship that I want. Yeah, I noticed that, DJ. Also welcome to the stream. Um, yeah, I noticed the scene. I don't know if it's just a throw because they obviously like it, or I think we're not going to see a match if Cena comes in. But I do think I do think we're going to see him make an announcement to what his first opponent's going to be, or something like that. Yeah, so he's going to be he's going to be
Haven't looked at your record in some time.
picture it.
Good qualifications. Well, you got the
But
sample.
yeah, I think
The client's on his way.
it's going to be a
Oh,
case of it like either
do you
picking the
remember
first
anything that
opponent,
happened?
updating you on what's going on with this tour, or it's or it's going to be like the hint or the set piece. He's going to
Easy
come out to
now,
enact a
Alpha.
number or something,
Probably
and
just the endorphins
they'll have
kicking
someone
in when you
interrupt
passed
him.
out.
We'll
Don't
say,
go having an
fingers
experience
crossed for
or something.
Gunther.
You'll walk it off. More importantly,
Thanks,
we
babe.
got what we were
That's
looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devilish devil himself. Remember to resist the urge to pick up crap everywhere, because this is not Fallout 4. We cannot scrap everything.
Thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation.
Yeah, so
Hell,
no look
I
back
bet
thing
half the
the
crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
lights look alright.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists,
See
but
that
it's
there?
still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the
Whoa.
space we've already got complicated enough?
You don't look good.
Thanks.
You all right? Need some coffee or something? Got a
Bitten
package
sandwich.
around here somewhere.
Hey, that was my sandwich.
Oh, I didn't get that before. Well, you should have bitten it faster then, shouldn't you? Come on. So, liquid happiness.
Lynn
That's
sure
what I
seems
need.
to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
It's me not paying attention. Right, let's go.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Oh, so pretty. Right. Oh. Oop. All the music in this game. As usual, Bethesda nail the music down. Huh. Looks so tiny. Again, I'm used to the version of the playthrough I did before where I built everything and made it about 5 times the size. It's not old, it's a classic.
Trying to get through my shift.
Me too, buddy. Me too. What other things do I? Oh, I need to re-initialize it. They're still coming through alright. I have 5 people watching. You know, 2 of them are
Barrett?
me and my compadre.
Man,
A beautiful pair.
Been a long time.
Yeah, high five. Let's go.
that mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazam. And no, Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Oh, I love her.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey...
Oh, I forgot how much better it looks so jacked up on the PC.
Just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. Oh,
Stream wiped out.
Barrett, the scanners
Gosh
on the
damn.
frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett? Everybody get ready!
Nope, wrong button. I remember this is the part where, see, this is the story. When it hears, I had my old PC set up when I first did this, and it couldn't handle the game. And this is where the game got very, very laggy. Very, very quickly. I'm hoping it's the same. Yeah, there's thugs. Where the ship takes off without them. I forgot it's an outside menu on this. It's working alright this time. Oh, you're one of our guys. Whoops. Forgot them. Oh, they are still over there. I was going to say that where's the gazer's gone. Hi, buddies. Ooh, hello, hello. You went boom. There's got to be a shortcut to get into one. Surely. Hey, Tommy T Dog, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Play behind there.
Successful fight.
How's this fine day, evening, night, depending on where you're from? Find yourself. Let's forget, obviously, for us it's like 10 to 11, streams, I think, what? I over in the States and that. Hey, good result. It's like 5, 6 o'clock over there in the afternoon.
You did good there. Kept your head.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Ah, nice. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what follow-up they do. Obviously, it's
Marvelous.
I'm curious what they're doing with obviously the follow-up from what happened with Brian Danielson.
Just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list.
I suppose that's supposed to be over now, isn't it?
I stay and I send
that's cool.
Dusty here in my place.
I hope.
I know, but he's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as
What time's it over there then for you, bud?
Something changed.
I'm trying to do the map of America in my head then to where you're at.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Yeah, buddy. I think he will eventually come in.
Just go.
Well, none of that settled. Bosco, get him to the lodge.
There we go.
No
I think Zilla will come in at some point. He's got it. It's difficult with Zilla because
Oh, and hey, take this.
Yeah, it's he's made a few mistakes along his career in regards to how he's behaved himself, shall we say.
Look at that.
But then again, it's like, you know,
Technically, it's not
if
even
you look
mine.
at like Jacob Fatu,
Consider it alone.
right?
Bosco will keep you.
Jacob's done some stuff, you know, which is funny because
They're just following.
it's just funny because obviously
Bosco,
Jacob's like such a really nice guy. Yeah, he's like a really nice guy in that, obviously. So it's a tough one. I think if they can come to an understanding, they will, because I think what does happen, it's a problem in like these indie promotions and even the ones that are outbreaking, like CZW and that as well, is the fact that
Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no
dalliances,
in short, no fun. Unless,
sorry, that interrupted me then. But yeah, it's obviously they've taken those sort of companies. I don't think they have a tight enough grasp on what they're doing, their talent, keeping them in line, etc. Yeah, exactly. It could take a while. It's a case, I think, they get an understanding of like, look, there's no fucking about here. We don't pull this shit, like, you know. It's very oh, of course, it's the update, isn't it? I'll play this in a while. Yeah, I think it's like the same thing, pretty much the conversation you would have had to have with Punk. Whether like you had your issues in the AEW locker room with this, that, and the other. You know, now it's come back into the fold, put your head down, got the crap off if there's any issues, and crack on. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be the same for Zilla. I really hope so, because Zilla's such a talent. I feel like Zilla's a talent where he's really good, but they haven't tapped him yet. He hasn't worked with anybody. Like, I mean, time in NXT would be really good for Zilla, I think, but bring one of their guys into oh, that's what. So they turned it off a bit.
I can step you through the entire process.
But yeah.
If you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Okay. Yeah, it's again, if they put him to that, obviously people want him on the main roster instantly. But yeah, I really hope they bring him in part of this storyline they're doing.
Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Blind and listen to this at the same time, so I can have to learn the PC version of this.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for
better using a mouse.
Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
That's what I just did. Boost. But yeah, I was trying to think of how else they'd bring. Like somebody showed up, like Zilla coming into it,
Let's turn our attention
and then
to the shields.
Roman's side, obviously the Rock heading up, and then Roman's side being Roman, the Usos, Sami Zayn. It's who'd fill that last spot as well.
Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
I just want to see Paul Heyman back. I know he's taking a bit of a rest period and stuff, but
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics?
like, are you familiar? Because you're under attack.
Weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
There you go.
If you can keep the centered on the HUD. We can log in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. But
He did.
weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
But yeah, so what are people looking forward to the most at the moment with the wrestling?
Congratulations
storylines?
on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
Yeah.
We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
So I think Cody and Gunther will be quite interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, just got to press seven first. Yeah, because they're both obviously established as great untouchable stars and stuff like that. So, but I think they're going to give it Cody because they're building more of a franchise around Cody. So the thing is, Gunther's great, but like, is he as marketable? That's the thing. When in doubt, fly straight at him. Okay, so space, so grab this stuff at the same time. Jeez. Training missions, guys, are a pain in the ass.
I'm taking you down. Hold it. Grab's down. Do or die.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not
That
stop.
app thing as well, that also takes clips of your live streams.
The local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the
That's a good
nearby
shout, yeah. It's tough because
perfect staging area for
it's
pirates.
a funny one. At the moment, yeah, at the moment, obviously, he's got this whole thing of how much he loves Solo and etc. etc. Yeah, he showed like how much he loves Solo and all this, that, and the other shots people are putting firmly with him. I feel like there might be a sort of slow burn as well in that aspect, though, of like of Solo showing less and less respect to Jacob. Sort of like, because they were telling that story of Roman and Solo before Roman got injured. Well, like, he kept having moments where he was like, ooh, like getting a bit freaked, like when he accidentally bumped him and stuff like that. I think they're going to replay that story so they can finish it this time, but they're going to do it with Solo and Jacobs. Like you said, could be they bring in Zilla later on down the line, she said, and then Jacob turns on him. Don't know if it will make a third. I think we'll run a bit thin to a third, but could be. I just don't want to go into NWO territory. Anthony, what's up? Welcome to the stream, my brother. You're joining us, which means I have to say, thank you.
Thank you!
How you doing, my guy? It's like role reversal. You're coming to my stream this time. I said with the move, I'll be trying to get some streams in. So this one was sort of last notice, but got my setup now. Feel I should be like a chip. I'm funny. I'm funny. But yeah, love to see you here, my guy. Now a bit more settled as well.
Alien creatures are often...
I'll chat the other guys as well. So gonna see about doing some visits to the old wrestling for life. So I'm absolutely scratching at the bit again to get online with you three again and do a stream, because I think last time we had a pretty damn good time. Dude. I was so much smoother playing it on this, and yeah, photo mode's on there. Yeah, brother. Coming over to the blighty side. I love that video, you guys. The amount of people that were like either shocked and didn't realise I was British, or let's see, they were shocked that I actually have a British accent, which made me laugh. It's like, well, British is a bit of a wide term, but scan. What about that? I said somebody, well, Bob about to start a stream, so he said something like, "Oh, I didn't realise he had like a biscuits and crumpets accent." Oh yeah, absolutely. I think KJ was shocked to find somebody that could talk as much as Nick. It's a gift that comes with the name. That was a great time. So I said for the Mrs. So I said, Gould, I could tell you I was absolutely buzzing afterwards. I came out of it absolutely buzzing. It had work like 4.5 minutes later. Who do I like more, Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario? My brother. I have a slight, we'll call it that, obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog. I grew up on it. I've literally got, you can't really see so much because the chair. I've actually got a plush Sonic in my new standing here behind, and I also have a tattoo of Sonic on my leg. Well, I have a picture of Shadow punching Sonic in the face from the first scene that they had together in Sonic X, tattooed on my leg, because Shadow is my favourite character. So I am absolutely spinning at the bit in regards to the fact that Shadow's coming for the next Sonic film. Can't find my words then. We've even got, it's actually out of stock at the moment. I've got the Mega Drive Lite, obviously because of British. That was our Genesis thing, and the original Sonic the Hedgehog cover box, but done as a light instead. Add to my man, it's Starfield. Destiny. Played Destiny. Now, Destiny was alright for the first few hours, and I just couldn't get on with it, same old. But yeah, this is so imagine sort of like Destiny, but made in the style of a Fallout game, with all the new stuff added into it. Fucking love this game. Very mixed opinions. Like, some people said they just didn't like it, it wasn't worth the wait.
United Colonies markings, but we are in
Boom.
space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
From the wall. But yeah, it's absolutely, yeah, absolutely brilliant game. So I'm playing through again. First time playing it on PC though, and that's a cool enough reason to like Mario. I could dig that. I said I like Mario as well. It's yeah, it's I mean, Mario's iconic for a reason. I've actually got some heat leeches. Yeah, I've actually got one around here somewhere. I've actually got my Mario pajama bottoms. I've actually got, I can't show it on the camera, I don't think it will show too well. Try and get closer and show you there. Moved in the right direction here. Yeah, but it's upside down. You can see I've actually got a Mario star tattooed on my arm. I've got Mario on that arm, and I got the Triforce and Legend of Zelda on that arm. because I was very fortunate in the fact that I grew up. I had the Sega Mega Drive, or the Genesis, if you like, but I had Nintendo consoles as well, so I grew up a bit more Sega, but I was still exposed to all the Nintendo stuff as a kid. I'm born in the late 80s, so yeah, chalk and no, it's not your thing, is it? You like to be out in the wasteland. Took a little getting used to the difference, but yeah, once I did, ooh, money. But yeah, it's yeah, it came out last year. This was like the big project they'd worked on for quite a while, and then there was a lot of, I think because they'd worked on it for so long, I think people are expecting it to be some sort of magical ethos of, you know, the greatest gaming collection ever and stuff, and it's like, no, but the reality is, if they'd have brought this out a few years ago, the technology would not have allowed them to do half the stuff. Chicken masala, salad kebabs. The technology wouldn't have allowed them to put half the stuff in this game that's in here, because there's fucking loads in this game. Most of my Switch collections, man, are nice. I've only got a small collection of Switch. It's actually something we talked about the other day. I feel like my dear Switch has not had the love it should have had over the years. I've just got it behind me on the table here. Get it plugged in. I need to get, like I said, I need to play Breath of the Wild through properly, so I can play the sequel to that. Shoot and goes, that was fucking awful. But yeah, but I do want to get, bloody hell, oh, for God's sake, what was it called? Mario. Oh, you're a Mario fan, you'll tell me. I'm trying. What the hell was it called? Odyssey. The Odyssey, where you throw the hat onto the others. I would very much like to have a go at that one. Right, I've got that on. Ah, I can add it onto. Right. Let's add that to one, shall we? It's a med pack. Yeah, Odyssey, I'd like. Call of Duty, Destiny, and WWE. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Rosalina or Peach? That's a good question. And good choice. Peach, good choice. Much like Rosalina, Peach is the OG hard ass. Well, I was going to say, we play COD. I didn't realise you were a COD gamer, Rand. What are you playing COD on then?
Peace is no longer a viable option.
Oh, sauce. Fucking Vasco with the hardcore fuck you mentality. Love it. Yeah, we're COD fans. Too bloody right, mate. If you ever check out, like for any of you guys, if you like shorts and that bit extra gaming content and stuff, obviously I'm trying to sort out my game on TikTok and stuff, so obviously check out the Geekbox on TikTok and on Instagram for extra stuff that's going to be coming up there. But if you look up Gamer Ghoul or Gamer Ghoul 6 on Twitch, you'll see my dear partner. She makes like really cool fucking little like what are they called, like little music videos and stuff like that, compilations. Yeah. But yeah, for all different characters, including a lot of ones for Call of Duty and stuff. So if you like that sort of stuff, we're definitely sure to check that out. Obviously, share your link up in the chat if you want, babes. You can just click on it. Sorry for Black Ops 6, PlayStation 5, nice. We play on Xbox and PC mainly, but we got PS5 as well, so there's no console wars in our house because I just like to have them all. Try and stay up to date on both sides. I've never understood the whole hatred and allure that people have between each other on it. But it's all crossplay, isn't it? So, and you'll have to, on Instagram, when you get a second, brother, send me your Activision ad, and we'll add you on Activision, and then we can get on a bit of the old, or get on a bit of the old Call of Duty together. got ammo? No. Let's try Grendel to crack it. Yeah, of course. It's my jam. But yeah, man, we did get hooked up playing some games because I've proper gotten back into COD lately, especially start getting used to it on the PC. Sneaky, sneaky. Surprise, motherfucker. Fucking Grendel. In the ass. Rude. Yes, that's what I shot you in. Seriously, Vasco, can you move? Let's return, Vasco. Didn't fucking go anywhere.
In combat, there is a high likelihood of
Jeez. I used to have a control at some point, figure out the gap between. Ooh, it's a laser weapon, but yeah, well, that'd be cool if you follow American NFL football. I tell you what, I have no idea about American football because of being British. It's obviously not something really covered here so much. I've actually very recently started looking into it a little bit because I've had people requesting reactions to some of the NFL games finishes at moments, but so it might be check back in 6 months' time, and I may actually have a favourite team to go through. I literally a lot of the time I learn references to do with American football teams through what I see on WWE and highlights that come up on sports channels and stuff that I check out at times. So yeah, I was going to say I'm going to take a guess that you're a follower. So who's your favourite team, my friend? Yeah. I had somebody asked me this before, I think, about something to do with football, and I said no. I said I watched a good bit of a game for the Minnesota Vikings and I enjoyed that, and apparently it was like the worst thing I could have possibly said. I suck, I know why you follow them, blah, blah. I was like, oh, it's just... I was just saying I watched it. I think I flicked over and it was like the game was like 6 minutes in or something, so I was like, you know what? I had no idea what was going on. I literally, I don't know the rules or anything, but I sat there and actually quite enjoyed watching it, which, considering I was so completely clueless in the process. But yeah, it's definitely something I'd be happy to learn more about in the future. So that's the reason it's got such a big following. So obviously I follow a little bit of football over here, obviously football that you guys would call soccer. So I have my my own team, Aston Villa, which is the team that's the literal home team where I was born. I was born and raised with that. New York Jets, nice. Is that Chris? Oh, actually, yeah. Well, check that. So, a lovely partner's come down from the chat to instead provide me with substance. I'm sick. I feel so Bethesda this. But yeah, that's cool. I was going to say, how come? Well, I was going to say, is that like your hometown or something, or like where you're from originally and stuff, or is it just the team that captured your attention when you got into the sport? I don't remember I've run out of ammo this much, but then I do actually remember starting this game originally got a little bit like a pain in the ass. Ooh, headshot. Oh, that's just the sound. It's thing. cool. Your jeez. Also, that's what I do like, obviously. It's very different from the American football. A lot of them, they have like really cool fucking names. I was following that story, obviously, about the fact that the Vikings, yeah, now obviously they were, was it Chiefs? Sorry, they're talking about getting rid of their name because it was offensive. The Chiefs, sorry, yeah, of course, bloody Vikings with it. Yeah, and then like they went to the guy that was part of the local tribe or something, and oh god, yeah, yeah. I think it was that. It was recently I saw that the guy's leg literally, it looked like somebody vaporized the center of his leg. I saw someone share a clip of it. I think it was Wheezy Blonde shared it, and I saw it. Oh. See, I used to play a game when I was younger that wasn't too dissimilar. Obviously, we have over here. So I say that like we're on another planet. So I played rugby when I was younger. And that's the sort of like nightmare fuel for me because I had guys like I had somebody crush my knee in a game. Start off a legacy of like.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sing.
But yeah. Yeah, I had some interest play it because I used to play quite rough and heady as well when I played. But yeah, man, those guys are freaking. I've joked around about American football and that before because obviously the padding and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, really, jokes aside from it though, I mean they are tough bastards. There's no two ways to go about it. You know, you can't be made of cotton candy and play American football. Oh, that's that one. No, it's just like it's the same respect. I always have playing rugby. It's like you get people that come in and think they can play rugby, and it's just going to be a bit of a tickle and a tackle and stuff. They don't realise like no, you pretty much get your ass kicked on a regular basis in a rugby match. Doing it. It's nice. Stupid. Yeah, man. Oh, I said that was proper. Made my teeth itch. Nah, I said I ain't not that bad a player, babe. Yeah, that's cool. I love it when people like that when they just they're drawn to a team because that team's play style just appeals to them. It's like that's how it should be with sports, and that should be just you can just enjoy who they are. Like I said, my team it's the team I've grown up with. Yeah, it's the team I've grown up with all my life, and then yeah, it's team grew up, and then just in the last couple of years they just suddenly. Yeah, they just found their shit again. Used to be one of the best teams around, and then they just fell massively. They got relegated and everything. And the last couple of years, they just suddenly found their stomach again. They've been fucking brilliant to watch. So yeah, it's pretty. Obviously, American football, well, they put on such a show, don't they? It's bloody. Put a bit of show on our football and that, but.
We could make use of whatever is inside. Add some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Yes, let's go. I can do both of those.
We're all.
But yeah, it's I said you see some of the bloody. And even like freaking. Well, I'll ask actually as a football fan, which side of it do you fall on with? I know a couple of my mates that have argued. Obviously, some of them love all the entertainment stuff of at the Super Bowl and all that, but for the football. Sorry, Vasco. Yeah, there's other guys I know that absolutely just they hate it. They just want it to be about football. They don't want all the crap in between. Yeah. Try and replay TNA. Nice. I'll catch up with TNA. I mean, I know there is a particular person in the chat right now who has a bit of a love for TNA. If you wouldn't consider that an underestimation, Ant. He's like the TNA guy. So it's been years since I followed TNA properly. It's as much as there'd be people out there that hate me for saying it, I got back into watching TNA because I mean crossover worked for me. I'd caught a little bit before that because I'd seen the match that Moose had, and I was like, yeah, I was like, this guy's pretty fucking awesome. And you know, I do indeed unashamedly believe in Joe Hendry. Because all you have to do is say his name. Especially, I saw the news thing earlier as well, that Joe Hendry's successfully bidded to put himself forward for a chance at the being in the Euros, singing a song. Take his name out in office. That's gonna be in my head now. I'm too sad about that. I love how people are using it like the new Rick Roll thing as well. Nice. Okay. Who practice? I know it's so catchy. I think I do worry a little bit at some point that I might wake up and my missus is slowly stabbing me or something while singing it in a demonic sense because she's sick to death of hearing me sing it at random intervals. She's not a nutcase or anything. I just think I may actually be slowly sending her insane with the song. I just love the fact that it's like it's the fact that he started off as a little joke to get himself over, and then when he got that little bit of momentum, he paid to get it actually recorded. Oh, cool. Yeah, and then obviously it just took off from there. Like he says, well, TNA running it was like a big thing for him. You have to say his name. I'm just being aware here. Get paranoid. I don't want his microphone to pick up the sound of his can and be like, "Oh, poor ears." You have to say his name, and then he appears. Because everybody, whether they want to admit it or not, believes in Joe Hendry. And they're in London, Paris, or Tokyo. Hello. Couldn't resist seeing that behind him. He's got friends. Let's go and greet them. This is one of the things I love in this game. Just the grab mechanics like that. Just being able to go out and greet them. Now, of course, my spills. Somebody just stabbed me. Bastard. Oh no! Don't leave your friends behind. Yeah. I did that my last playthrough. Pirates came. Instead, they thought they could take off and freaking managed to jump on the ship and steal it from them and sold it. At least if you're going to be deafened slightly by a sound, it's the cutest sound to get deafened by. Hey, little sleepies. Maybe I'll tell. I love animals, so I could live with that. Yeah. Well, you're just saying it there. You believe his cleverness because you believe Joe Hendrick. I'm sorry, I'm going to what? Give me a gun. Thank you, Vasco, for pointing out where he is. Nice. I like modify one's got a scope. Okay. Nice attempt at hiding. Whee. Wonder how unimportant the boss man feels right now. No, I've just focused on going off and killing his compatriots instead. You're not even worth chasing. Ooh, let's get some of those health busters. Oh, yeah, we had a cat years ago. It was like a very, very quiet version, but yeah, she used to. She did stuff. It's like, oh. And then she'd randomly get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and run around the house like an absolute lunatic with a rocket strapped up her ass. They're also cute, but less cute when it's just woken you up. Ah, I need to bounce something. He ran into the building. A little bitch. Fine. I'm coming for your bitch tits. Come on. Half an hour already, that's quite quick. God, I still have to get used to this whole live stream thing yet. To do live streams and pay-per-views and stuff, or I don't. Oh, we're not seeing it today. Oh no, I've got to do the sprint thing, haven't I? Come on. I forget you. I think you have to do things to build up the gauges for it. That's why if you're still about Anthony. When are you next doing a live stream on with the boys? Might be tonight. I mean, oh, I just realised that I asked that. Max, that's it. I know why you've got a quiz coming up, haven't you? Hey, Eric plays bass. Just call you Eric. Welcome to the stream, and yeah, that sounds like proper cat behaviour. Like, maximum cat, how dare you not attend to be humans? Your sleep is irrelevant. No. But a cat like that as well, just rub against the door purring as well. Like, seriously, bugger off. I want to sleep. But if you slightly disturb their sleep, it's like they're going to kill you for it. Right, now we're back up here again. So if I just go out and headshot this guy and he dies, I'm going to laugh. Oh, but it was a headshot. Hate him, bitch.
To travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
See, Barrett, why didn't you just do this? Modify Grendel when it's still crap. What's she got? 2 credits. Still crap. I don't suppose the high speed enough to justify being that weak. Pew pew! Pew pew. Oh. So it's after for everybody. How's the connectivity, etc., been for this? Because obviously we've just realised thinking about it. This is the first stream that I've done with our new internet as well. So as we moved house, you know, got new internet, so we were offline for a few days, which apparently, you know, in the world of people who are watching reaction videos makes me the most evil man since freaking Hitler. So how dare I not upload the exact video to one. Joke aside, it's like I try and work hard to get what I can up, and as many videos I can for as big an audience I can and stuff. God damn. So you've seen like lately, Ant, and that some of the crap I've bloody had posted to my channel lately. Jeez. I just really threaten, oh, if you're not going to put this video up, I'm not going to bother subscribing to you in future. Okay. Sorry to see you go, but at the same time, holy crap. I could do this as my freaking hobby. Too amount to put more to it now because bloody somehow, some way, some weird twist of fate in the world, I'm on path to get to finish between 9,000 and 10,000 subscribers this year. I've no idea how that's happened, but I'm not going to spit into the hands of fate. So. See, it's because of the beautiful people on this channel that's possible. I'm not gonna lie, myself, it's the most humbling experience as well to have a lot of people put their faith in what you're doing. Just wish the rest of the guys would put some more big moments in. Which I appreciate what the storytelling and the build and stuff's been great. I need some big moments. Channel kind of depends. It's like, come on. So I wish. So I wish I could. I'm sure these are hostile, to be fair. I wish more people streamed TNA stuff. They've had some really cool stuff over there lately. When I look at people that have actually streamed it, it's about 2-3 channels that have. Use obviously making 3-minute videos that the absolute most stretched out is not the most ideal scenario. Just keep looking back to see that. Pew pew. But yeah, saying that, I've got some of the video ideas up my sleeve. Oh, that's it. Push my limits too far. He shot you in the face and that's me, you fucking idiot. You know what, Rick? I totally get that. Sorry for the coming earlier as well. Welcome into Rick E. Wrestling. Yeah, man. Yeah, I had a quick look at. I had a. Right, cool. Fair enough. Don't mind the swappage over. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to tell you your channel before. Actually, comment on some curiosity. And hello, Crystal. Welcome back. Yes, I think when you came on before, I was still kind of getting my bearings. What's going on? Yes, playing some Starfield. I thought it's a nice game. Play, chill. We can still talk about whatever you guys would like. Well, something was a bit of fun action, but not too involved. That's why I like how I call hello, big anyway. That's why I won't stream something like Call of Duty, because you get so into it that you end up just completely drawn into the game. As much as I appreciate people being like that in streams. Oh, hello there. I just don't like people so involved in it. You're just like, oh, okay. Oh, nice. I forgot to do this. I leveled up before. Oh, that's cool. I know someone else is out here playing it. Yeah, it's a great game. Just got a lot of stick for no reason whatsoever. Right. This stick went to 10. Alright, yeah, cool. Do that. Ah, thanks, Rick. I appreciate that. I wish I could reply to everybody on my things. I mean, I said I know I've had a few people get a bit because I haven't, but it's like, god damn, it's freaking. Especially when the video takes off, it's hard to freaking. I've done it before. I went to work, came back, and I had like 79 comments or something. They kept getting out, and in the end, I just had to. I liked through a lot of them, but I just had to face the reality in the end of being like, I just can't keep up with it. So I wish I could. But yeah, it's. But no, I appreciate that. It's that mentality and stuff that really. Yeah, that really makes it worth it for me at times. Like I said, Gordy can take. There's times I literally feel like, ugh. I'm having fun putting videos together, but if people aren't entertained, then. But like I said, I don't ever want to be the guy that just chucks out the content there and then goes, well, watch my content, get my figures going. It's like, nah. I know you're all people. I love it, like I said. I always say, all of you when you sub and that, you're part of the geek family. And I want to love you as such. I think Jay's going to go, yeah, he's got to. I think either Roman's going to have to come out and apologise. And then that'll be the whole thing of Jimmy would be like, alright, I take your apology, but I need time to think about this, and then it will be when it's all hit the fan, Jimmy's down, Roman's down, the old wrestling trope. Everyone's down, and then it's like, everyone. Oh, what the hell? It's done there. Yeah, everyone's down, then we're gonna hear it. Ooh, so. And it'll be that he can no longer deny his family, knows his brother that he loves, his cousin that he loves. They're gonna do that. Ah, hearts. Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that, or it's or it's just gonna be the. I reckon they're going to do that, or it's going to be at a pay-per-view or by crossing shows. Solo's going to attack Jay because he's going to be worried about him joining Roman, and it's going to be the whole. Inconsequentially, that's what ends up forcing him into joining Roman anyway. So it's a case of we don't see eye to eye, but we now have a common enemy, and then Sammy comes. See, that's the thing. It's like you jokingly said that, but it's a possibility. It's something they've been leaning on for a while. We get a face version of the OG bloodline, and then I'd love to see that whole thing again. They know it's money. I mean, the way Sammy was acting with Jimmy and Jay. Originally was like babyface. They're doing all this secret it was like it in the matches they were heels, But when they were doing the promos and all that, they were baby faces. There's no way around it. Like, you know, the happy hug, or he just wants to be accepted, etc. And whatever. Yeah, he just wants to be accepted, and his feelings are hurt that he can't prove that he can be trusted to Jay. You know, all that stuff was like all pure babyface stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'm hoping they bring Sammy to it, because now he's had his failed title attempt. It's like, what's next for Sammy's character? Where does Sammy go from there? Just feels like a good fit. I'm fantasy booking because I want to see it happen. But to me, it feels like a good fit. And now I'm going to be incredibly let down when it doesn't happen. Yeah, Crystal, I literally, I was thinking with this before, I felt like it's, that Sammy could be the one to say, you know, you came here to get away from this, now Roman's learnt this lesson, maybe it's time to think about family. I wonder as well if that would be part of Sammy's priority as well, part of Jay's parameter as well, like, well, you need to apologise to Sammy. Like, because that one would be a bit of a stretch, because obviously Jay's the one that was like, yeah, you're my buddy, and then kicked him in the face and was like, why the fuck do you think I'd pick family? You over family. But yeah, I think that's the thing, the story writing's so good at the moment. It's like when people now, they're like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm like, no, you didn't. Because even when it seems blatantly obvious something's going to happen, old Papa H pulls the freaking rug from underneath us. You know, it's like, oh, obviously X, Y, Z's going to happen. Then suddenly it's like, oh, crap. Boom. But yeah, so it's... oh, hello. Hey, Nisha! Name not seen for a hot minute. How you doing? Oh shit. What have I done? Oh, I'm out of oxygen. I forgot. Sprinting in space is not a good idea for too long.
There are no hostile organisms nearby.
What we got there, shall we? Yeah, how you doing? Got message attracted all over. What's been said? What have I missed? Yeah, it's good to see you in the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Pardon me. You all crept in there. See, part of me likes to do a stream of Final Fantasy at some point. I'm playing all the way through from the first one again. But at the same time, I also know how relaxing I find Final Fantasy games. I'm worried I would fall asleep in the stream. Come on, get on. I want my helmet, right? I have to say them, bloody hell. Come on, get your air back. So Theo did this early on. It's like sometimes you have to stop to get all your breath back in. Who's your favourite WWE superstar? Oh, can't blimey now. That is a tough question. See, I have a great love for my boy Braun Strowman. So I'm really happy he's back. Same with Eric Rowan. Absolutely love Big Red. I said it I think I got introduced to a whole variety of indie scenes, but when he went to the indies when WWE let him go, idiots. Oh, Stone. He got set. It's so hard for me to pick with the current availability. It's like, you know, sort of always have a bit of Seth Rollins in the mix. I think Seth's one of the best that's come out in a long time. In just wrestling as a whole. Yeah, I'd probably have to pick between them two. Oh, I'm so story driven as well. A wrestler can creep into a good graces because they're in a good story for a while, and then they kind of drop away again. Yeah. As for the women, again, it's a tough one to say with the women. Obviously, I talked about this earlier. I love like Rhea Ripley as a women's wrestler. I'm just not a big fan of how they're portraying her right now. I feel they backed her into a corner by almost making her too tough. To the point now it's like, what can you really do with her? It's like no one's a challenger. But the one I am waiting for is when Charlotte comes back. The Queen. Yeah, I do like. I think Charlotte's just one of those ones. She adds something special into like every single match that she takes part in, like main match and that. She's just one of those people. She just naturally got the wrestling gene, I think. It's funny different because obviously I grew up. Like if you ask my favourite wrestlers of all time, Kane's top of my list. I was always a Kane fan growing up, Kane guy. You know, I freaking I like the old style giant. That's why I like Braun. I like the old style giant that just rips people a new asshole when he's in the ring. But I also like them to be able to do something. Dom, Liv, Rhea, oh, all good choices. I'll tell you what, I was, until the Bloodline storyline, I always felt Usos were good, just wasn't my thing. Didn't interest me, not my cup of tea. And when they did the Bloodline storyline, I realised, you know what, I've always known they're good wrestlers, but that's when I got my proper introduction to that the Usos are they're just damn good at what they do. Like I said, I've been enjoying what Jay's been doing solo, but I prefer Usos as a tag team. I think they add something special again when they work as a tag team. But yeah, I said
I am not sure why.
Yeah. I like Liv. I think Liv's great. I think freaking part of my frustration with Liv at the moment is the way she's being portrayed like this. She built herself up. Like, you know, let's face it, a few years ago Liv was not that great. She could do a decent job, but she wasn't viable as a threat. And I think over the past few years, I think Liv has really shown like just how damn good she can be. She deserves to be women's champion. But this, I feel the storyline they're doing with Rhea is just killing her, making her look weak for no good reason. So yeah, my partner's found a few times. I'm just like, oh. You know, I feel it's like the same thing they did with Alexa Bliss. You know, I think I love Alexa Bliss's whole deal. She went from nothing to proving how damn good she was in no time at all, and she's yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like Dawn said, the sex thing. I mean, like Dom is just fucking great. They brought him in. I was like, oh, really? We're bringing in the fucking skinny ass fucking Mysterio kid. Dom is just made to be a heel. He's stupidly good at being a heel. Let's have a look here what I'm carrying on should be. But yeah, I said Dom's just, he's just fucking brilliant. But yeah, I think they've weakened him and Liv. Dom shouldn't be a complete chicken shit the way he has been. You know, I get the whole like it's supposed to be, oh look, he's the fucking coward, blah blah blah. But yeah, I think they're doing a proper. I can't wait to watch them. They're doing a proper disservice in the way they're portraying him, and yeah, with Liv as well. It's just bloody. Yeah, stop treating them like they're crap. I'll drop two of those. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, that's to say. Oh yeah, god, yeah. Dom's fucking breaking the Olympic record running with us, the bloody heel gimmick. And yeah, oh god, yeah, I think this thing they've got a dominant faction on both shows, which is how it should be. Yeah, you can pull one away every so often, but you always put them back to position. Yeah, she just, like I said. I like the mix as well. It's the Judgment Day is the proper. You know, they're the proper like, ooh, look what we're gonna do. They jump in and out, and then it's like, oh, actually, they're either gonna cheat to win every time, or they're gonna be the absolute complete cowards run like fuck. Whereas the Bloodline is more that we're here to prove something. Yeah. And the turn they've taken as well, I think, is great because freaking Roman was like a final boss. No pun intended to The Rock. But like when Roman turned up, you knew you were about to get your shit fucked up. Like he wasn't. He wasn't relying on somebody turning up and doing X, Y, and Z for him. To do ABC, which is where it's like
it would be advisable to leave some things behind.
Yeah, I said whereas like they did the whole Roman relying on the family to save him, but like you knew when Roman stepped into that ring, if he had to stand there by himself and fuck you up, he was going to stand there and fuck you up. I love Solo, whereas now it's the other way around. Solo is the proper. He's relying on the Gorillas of Destiny. He's relying on Jacob, and that's why it's almost like he's tricking Jacob with like, oh yeah, I love you so much, and that's like, I need you to stand by me because you're so, because you're like my guy. And yeah, I've played a lot of Fortnite. Like my partner plays it a lot more than me. She's a bit more of an expert than me at it. I go up and down with it. It's sort of it comes down to what they put in it. It's what they like when they add a new character that interests me, or a new seasonal thing. Like they did the Fallout stuff. I'm all on board. I can enjoy playing it, but I just find a lot of like the generic stuff they put in the season pass doesn't interest me so much, and I generally play to collect the stuff in the season pass, if that makes sense. So I said, but yeah, when I get on, me and Mrs. have a good session together on Fortnite, I love it. I think that's the thing as well. I tie a lot of my enjoyment of Fortnite into enjoying that gaming time with my partner, because that's what makes it special for me. Yeah, Ricky. We're the ones. I said I only get a few wrestling shirts now and again. I just did a double check now, just checked out where the Bray Wyatt / the Fireflies one. So I got 2 of those. But yeah, it's rest in peace, Bray. Fantastic kid. I said Anyone that knows me knows I was absolutely freaking gutted when Bray died. Absolutely freaking. She goes down. That's goes. Absolutely freaking love the guy, but yeah, but there's not a lot of shirts I actually see that where I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, some of those shirts that have come up for the Bloodline lately. So that those they not the one shirts, they proper. Yeah, they proper made me consider it. Oh yeah, way on it. He's way on it. See, like I said, this is where me and Ghoul bounce a little bit on this. Where I get completely what you're saying about he's like the leader, but he's the stronger stance in the entire Judgment Day. But I like the way they kind of tell that story. Like Finn's obviously the ace of the pack for Judgment Day now. Got to do it. Be rude not to. But yeah, oh, for God's sake, forget about that. Yeah, but it's also it's like they haven't wrote the other characters in it to be strong enough to have that step forward on it, where it's like, oh well, they can do this, they can do that. That's part of the problem. Like I said, it's they need to. I need to write those characters in strong enough to be able to stand next. Like Carlito, nothing with Carlito. He's just comic relief at the moment. So I don't entirely get what the concept is behind having Carlito as a character. But yeah, so Finn's naturally kind of come out as the shining star in it, but I appreciate the fact they're still trying to do the whole, like when JD had that match the other week, it's like, yeah, you're going to face JD. And then later on he was like, oh, thanks Finn for getting that sorted for me. So it was that JD went and said, I want the match. And then Finn went and got it sorted. Instead of it just being Finn's like, oh yeah, that's what you got to do. So yeah, it's a good dynamic.
Captain, to reach the lodge,
that's not playing it up like us with
planet Genesis,
that's cool.
Centauri system,
yeah.
And then land in the city of New Atlantis.
Oh my, chip this back.
This will all become second nature before too long.
Let's take over that, shall we? Oh, well, I don't know. I think Punk had the biggest pop because we were fueled up for the idea of it's Chicago, Punk's been set free. Come on, we've got to get Punk. And obviously they played it absolutely fucking brilliantly with the whole. Yeah, with the whole thing with Punk of like, oh, all right, show's finishing. Maybe it's not going to happen then. And then, of course, as you know, but you know, obviously I've got a special love for that as well because that Punk video is like the video that launched my channel to the next level. I'll show you. Yeah, I said that's what launched me to the next. Sorry, a second. Yeah, that's what launched my channel to the next level. But yeah, I think the Edge one was like was a bigger deal originally of him coming back, but because it was such a shock, people didn't really have a chance to. Yeah, people didn't really have a chance to get like proper up, like, holy shit, which one's which, you know? Oh, spin around here. Yeah, I don't think they didn't really have a proper chance to take it in, and then they reacted, so... Oh yeah, it did big time. Collie is a muscle. Yeah, it's
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be
that's
scanned.
fair. Yeah, I've had a few people say about like the reaction for Raquel. Oh,
Contraband detected.
should do reaction for it, this, that, and the other. I literally made most of the video for the Raquel reaction, and it was like there was no reaction, which was a shame. But obviously, it got spoiled with the promo before spoiled part of it, and then. Yeah, I was going to say the bloody. They had that, and then obviously they spoiled it online as well that she was coming back. And then she screwed it up when she turned. She bloody came out too early. Oh, that was an impressive return, shall we say? So I say, like, I wasn't happy with the fact that, like, Raquel came back, and then she's on. Yeah, she's on. Like Raw, and that 2 minutes later, and Rhea Ripley's kicking the crap out of her. That proper night, it's like they brought her back and made her like a bitch straight away. It just feels like a shot in the foot. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yes, it has.
Breaking my concentration here.
You spoke to me.
A bit clogged. We'll get those cleaned out.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
At the lodge.
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Oh, you know what? I'll say. I've got this planet here. This might be a good calling point where I might save the game. Yeah, I might call it one on that one. See. Thank you very much, guys. Obviously, this stream was to chat a little bit and. Well, I'll turn this down. I'm happy to chat for a minute. On the call that I knock on the game, and then probably knock on the end in a minute. How long have we been running for? Let's get these bloody things. It doesn't always tell you. An hour ago. That's not bad. Obviously, plan to do more streams and that in the very near future. I want to turn them into a regular thing. Probably be a lot of this, playing the game, chatting. Obviously, I want to hit on certain topics as well. What's happening in wrestling, find out what people are after on the channel, etc. And just general bish bash bosh with all you guys. I can't say this. Cool. Raw is in my next. Oh, right, sorry. Oh man, it double booked. Vegetable's nice. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's cool you get into the concept. Sucks at Raw's City, but hey, look at the price. We're in Britain. We don't get Raw. Full stop. So I look at our chat. The cameras up there. Yeah, but you never know. We've got some pay-per-views coming over here to old Blighty, so we might have to get some more on the case content coming, which would be pretty sweet. Anyway, I am going to call it a day on that one, guys, as well, as it is gone midnight here. I've got to be up and be a human being at some point tomorrow, so I've got to sleep at some point. Obviously, thank you for joining me. Next time stream, I'll be streaming a bit earlier as well, so we've got some more time. But when did I become a WWE fan? I'll answer that before I go. I'll tell you, it's WWE. I started watching it in the early 90s when I was about 5 years old. Yeah, well, a little longer than that actually. So I remember the end of like the Randy Savage, one of the first wrestlers I really loved to see was Jake Snake Roberts. Absolutely loved Jake Roberts. Like I said, watched his documentary, been rebuilding himself with DDP. Very emotional roller coaster for me, that one. But yeah, all those sorts of guys. And then I kind of was in and out. It was harder over here in Britain to get WWE wrestling because you had to pay for every single pay-per-view separately. And we weren't wealthy, so my dad wasn't really willing to do that so much. So it was watching a lot of tape. Sometimes I'd watch Raw like 2 weeks after it's happened and stuff like that. Or I'd be watch Sunday Night Heat when they put that on free TV for us, so I could catch up with the wrestling through the updates on Sunday Night Heat. Got more into it in the mid-90s, and then in 97, very luckily for me, I had a chance. I got asked if I wanted to come and watch Bad Blood at my mate's house 1 o'clock in the morning when it came on, and it was the debut of Kane. I loved Kane's character. Second he ripped that door off that cage and confronted the Undertaker, that was it. And since 97, WWE's been my thing. Likes WCW, ECW, stuff like that, but they never come close for me. So I've always been WWE through and through. So that's what's led us to where we are now. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, Rick E Wrestling. I love that name. That's so poorly. Freaking love it. Yeah, thanks for coming in. And yeah, I hope to see you next time in the other streams as well. And yeah, Crystal as well. Thank you very much. Thank you for the question as well. I love people ask questions like that. Actually, that may sound really vain, but yeah, it's like I said. I like everyone's back. Actually, you know, before I go, ask with all you guys, how did you get into wrestling? What started you off? Because I want to know now before I go. Let's turn the game down a little bit. I want to know now before you guys go as well. Because again, I love to hear how people got into wrestling. So, yeah, thanks, Ricky. Yeah, as I said, it's bloody developed over time. I had to fight to get wrestling stuff. Like, even getting the magazines and stuff over here didn't exist. I got the WrestleMania magazine that explained a lot of stuff, and I had to talk to someone in America who I had to trust that we sent them the money and they brought it and then posted it over here because you couldn't order it over either. It wasn't until like 95, 96 that they actually started connecting like UK stuff to America and you could directly order stuff. Yeah. I just remember, kids, we didn't have Google back then. There was no Google, there was no eBay, there was no Amazon, there was no WWE shop. Everything was on dial-up. And the internet cost a small fortune. My dad started watching. See, best kinds of stories. Best kinds of stories they are. I love that. Well, my dad started me on wrestling originally, but for us it was World of Sport wrestling with Big Daddy, Shirley Crabtree, Big Daddy, Giant Haystacks, Crybaby Breaks, the original Fit Finlay, obviously generation before the Fit Finlay that we know from WWE as well. Obviously later on in that we had the William Regal in his young skinny days as well. A lot of the greatest guys went through there, so that's what I grew up with. Very different style of wrestling, but yeah, it's made me appreciate a lot of types of wrestling over the years. The kid year 2000s, it was so ridiculous. Nice. See, so both of you, your dad's got into it. See, that's what I like. Me and Gordie, we've got kids, and they're both into wrestling. So you get me in. I love that. I love it. It's a generational thing. I love that both you guys found it that way. Yeah, like I said, just watch your dad now. It's got some special thing in it. That's cool. Freaking early 2000s. I make me feel freaking old reading that. I said, I remember, always loved Kane. So my four growing up were always Kane, Taker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. So I was always pissed that we never got a Prime DX versus Prime Brothers of Destruction. And I like to forget the Saudi match that actually happened between them, because that was horrendous. But yeah, I was going to say, I forget. But Royal Rumble 2000, Triple H versus Cactus Jack, street fight, best match ever. My favourite match of all time. There's been amazing matches since, but that match just sticks for me, big time. Absolutely, just that was the match where I loved wrestling, and that was the match that made me really fall in love with it even more. It's cool. Kane's your favourite too. See, taste. Big Red Machine. Well, yeah, I'm not going to go to the Jeff Hardy thing right now. I've had my personal opinions with Jeff. I've offended people in the past on it. We've all got our own past. We've all got our own darkness and danger and stuff that follows us. And Jeff's, I don't know. All I'll say with Jeff is I appreciate that he's been on a long journey and he's tried to fix himself many times, and he seems to be on a good path now. What I haven't liked is just seeing the people whose path has been damaged along the way. That's all for me. Like I said, I think the main one for me, I think, was the big thing with Sting and Jeff when they couldn't even have the match, and it was like, if they'd have actually tried to have that match, there could have been a serious injury that happened there because of that. So it's a tough one. It's not my place to judge. All I can say is how I saw it from the outside. Johnny Manziel wrestling. Yeah, I can get behind that. And I was the guy, I loved the Hardy Boys, but I was a Matt Hardy guy. I like the ground game. I do. As much as I appreciate the fact that Jeff is like a ridiculous a ridiculous bloody whole thing. I said it's good aerobatics and stuff like that. I like saying it blows my mind what they can do, that sort of stuff. It's just not for me. I like the ground smash beat, that Hardy side of thing. God blimey. So I suppose bloody joking about One Direction the other day, and one of the members of the died in an accident, falling off a balcony or something. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, I'm going to wrap it up there. My problem is I could talk forever and a day for all the islands and all the queens and kings lands between, because I love talking to you guys. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for staying with me as well. Absolutely loved having you here. Loved hearing your background stories of how you got to WWE. Like I said, that's chef's kiss, ice on the cake to get to know you guys. So what I want to do in this stream is I want to get to know you guys better as well. I just don't want to be the guy that sits here and like, oh, listen to my story, blah blah blah. It's about you guys and they chatting and get to know each other. Absolutely love it. Thank you for the support on the channel. Obviously, as always, if there's anything you see that you want to see put up on the channel in particular, I'm trying to get more content out. I'm trying to get more gaming stuff out there as well, and there's obviously going to be a lot more wrestling stuff. I'm heading towards doing more top 10 videos again as well, etc. So, thank you, both of you. Yeah, and you. Yeah, it's been great chatting, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, I've got a setup now. This is the big thing. This is what restricts us. In our old place, I had front room, living room, lounge room, which you call it in America. I don't know. Sorry, that's a different name over there. Yeah, but like the main room was where I was set up. So obviously I didn't have a background because behind me was our armchair and our sofa and my family. Whereas now we've set up on complete different set. So we got a separate room and moved to a new place. As you can see, this way I set this in the background. I've actually got some of my stuff I can put to show, which I'm quite happy about. And now I've just got to flip the camera on, microphone on. It's all set up all the time, so you will be seeing me live a lot more often and hearing and seeing a lot more videos. So My stream's not with. You know, Ricky. Right. Let me find you a second. I think it should take me to your channel. Yes. Here we go. Let's have a look. And ow. Sorry, my brother. I thought I was already subscribed. I swear I clicked on subscribe to you last time because your video came up before. It keeps me up to date with you. Yeah, as for having it partial on the screen, generally if I come across that, if I like the reaction stuff, also I like your energy in that anyway. That's why I did come up before. Yeah, also I'll keep an eye out for you again. You'll come up on my sidebar now because I've subscribed to you and tagged it as well. Yeah, if you're showing the screen partially, I crop it out. That's it. I just crop it. That's it. Solves the problem, so I can still get you on there. It's fine. Yeah. So, Chris, I've been yapping on as well, but yes, thank you very much. Obviously, I think you're still during your day. We're in the middle of night here. You know, I'll do the Jacob thing. I love you. But yes, I was going to say thank you very much for joining us. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you the next stream, and have a wonderful time. Blessings, health, and peace to you. And yeah, Ricky, no worries, brother. Yeah, like I said, I'll go through and obviously I'll keep an eye out for your videos as I'm streaming. I apologise now if I miss it sometimes, or I want to miss out a lot of time because I'm just trying to shoot through and get it done. Or like I made the video, I literally finished making it 5 minutes before I had to leave for work. So I was literally having my breakfast and making the video at the same time, and then shot off to work for a lovely 7 o'clock in the morning start. But yes, as always, thank you for watching. I've said that many times, but I